Almighty morning, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. We already have people coming in today. Not a real structured day today. We most likely make it a quick. If anybody checked the descriptions, I'm asking you guys questions. This is kind of a spring cleaning day. That'll be fun to do something like that. I do want to talk about celebrations before and after Christ. I know that can sound heavy, but I want to keep it nice and light because the celebrations that we have now have been going on for quite a while. Hello, Robin Klink. Welcome in. It's been a while for you. And it's always nice to see you. And I always look up at the heart that you made every time I see your name and other times as well. But it's always within reach and within eyesight anytime I go live. So I do appreciate you. Hello, Brandon. Welcome in. Lester will be in a little bit. Again, we talked last night on class about what I wanted to discuss today. However, I could not find someone knowledgeable enough that could spend the 2 hours with me to talk about celebrations being before and after Christ. Because we just celebrated Easter, which is Ostara. So there's a whole lot of things that happened before Christ was born. So that continued afterwards. They just switched it a little bit. And we'll stay on the positive aspect of those changes today. I mean, as far as when Lester comes in, because he's very knowledgeable about a lot of things, but he can only do it while he's on a break. So that's what I mean. Don't have somebody who can spend all time. Oh, well, thank you. You are too. Everybody who's coming in, we appreciate. May get into some readings later if I'm feeling the need to, that you guys need me to. So we can do that. I don't want to spend 2 full hours here. There's a lot of things I'm doing. I'm working on my online presence. I'm working on classes, different things that I want to do. I've been doing messages. I will not announce myself on the messages. I'm just going to give the messages from now on. I have quite a few already ready to go. I just need to get them uploaded. I will have one later today. And yeah, so a lot of things moving forward. And whatever you guys need, that's what I want to do. Who do you want to see on here? What subjects do you want? Please put in the chat right now what you would like to see this interview and reading session evolve into. Okay. Next week, most likely, I will do a health and wellness, not a spiritual person, but a health and wellness person. And I'm looking forward to that. I haven't met her. Don has, and he was so excited to meet her and told her about the interview. And so I'm going to get in touch with her as soon as I'm done here and see if I can get her set up for next week. I will post commercials and different things to get it more out there. And on all of my channels, they should have a link now for my link tree. Okay, I do have a link tree now. I've connected with that. You're supposed to be able to go on there and book a session. And so if you guys go on there, check it out. Let me know how it's working. I haven't attempted to get in there to see other than working on administration and getting it up and running. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. I'm just checking my phone to see what's popping up because I only see the YouTubers here. So, Brandon, what would you like to see more of? Brandon 3T. Turning my volume down so I don't have to listen to that. And hopefully we will see Lester soon. Yeah. For a little bit, my Facebook was working. My personal Facebook was working. And as far as the chat being posted on the live, but I'm not seeing that it's working currently. Checking it again. I'm going to test it one more time to see if it pops up. And we'll see if there's a delay there also. Yep. And then I'm going to get, yep. So please chat with me. Let me know what you're looking at. What you would like to see on here. Not what you're looking at, but what you'd like to see here. And hopefully Katie will be in. She got a hold of me this morning, Katie Newkirk. So I am available. I mean, you can get hold of me through Facebook and other beams. So, yeah. And I'm seeing more and more people pop in, but please chat with me. Robin, what subjects would you like to know more about? Brandon, what subjects would you like to know more about? There you go. You always seem to have a good variety of topics. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And a variety of people like Tara Bentley was as a spiritual person in herself, however, doesn't do anything person. I like the variety as well. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And yeah, it's great to hear that that you guys are liking that. Is there a certain subject that you would really like to know more about, but are afraid to ask, sort of thing? I mean, if you want to send a private chat, you can do that as well, and I'll look at it. You just tell me which channel went on, and I'll go look at that private chat. Not a problem. Okay. And yep, working on changing my profile so I can get to my other Facebook stuff. And Facebook has a tendency to be strange sometimes. Maybe a topic of crystals, purpose, and care. Oh, I love that. Okay. I have a pad of paper right here. So you would like to know more about crystals, their purpose and their care, and dreams. Okay. And I know a perfect person if I could get her to come in. She does great on dreams interpretation, purpose and care. So on the purpose and care, are you talking about programming those as well as their attributes or their normal purposes? Robin, is that what you're talking about, crystals? How to set your intentions with them? Because there's a lot of crystal people I know that would love to come on that. Dreams and why we have certain types of dreams and how to interpret them. And I do appreciate that. And like I said, I do have people who do the dream interpretations. And also, we have learned recently types. Sorry, I'm doing this amount, how to discern with more clarity when meditating. Okay. I'm writing this down because I can get back into this, but it's not one of those you copy and paste and put on my notepad. So, yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you, Robin. Okay. So, you probably need to take a picture of it instead. It's probably easier that way for me. Um, do that real quick. It's always nice to have my phone and my laptop at the same time. Photo. Flip it over. Yep. Okay. All right. But one thing we learned recently that some of us are trying, I haven't tried it yet. I haven't accessed AI for this, but they say that AI does, um, thank you, Don, does dream interpretations. But I've already come into a couple of times when I put in information into AI and it was totally opposite. And I had to reprogram AI for what I was trying to ask them to do. I said, no, that's totally opposite. So we'll see. I didn't change the topic, Lester, but I do want to talk about the celebrations if you're in. Okay. All right. So, yeah, Lester said you changed the topic. I really didn't change the topic. I do want to talk about what I did. All aspects of crystals. Okay, got it. So, crystal expert and someone who can also talk to you about what crystals for you that day, too. A crystal reading. Hey, Miss Shauna, if you're around, if you have time, um, I would love to talk to you because I know you're very good at crystals and you do read crystals also for the person or read the person for the crystals that they need that day. So hopefully we can get Shauna back on. Love to have her back on. There's other people too. The dreams. There's at least 3 people I know that do dream interpretations. So I love that too. Okay, crystals and dreams. Okay, got it all. All right. I'm excited about that. Dawn, are you on too? What would you like to see? More talking about tarot. That tarot was great. I know we kind of got off the subject of tarot, but um, the information on the tarot was very good too. Very basic and very helpful. So if you didn't see that one, please go look at last week's. It's in the live right now. I don't think I've put it on the video yet. I should be able to upload that today. After last week, I had to take some time off of the computer because I spent a lot of time, like I said, working on Linktree and other aspects, working with AI and or working on future plans, calendars, and stuff like that. So, got a lot of that out of the way. Hopefully, Lester will be in soon. Not exactly, Lester. I still need you because we want to touch base with that today, but you don't have 2 hours to spend with me yet. Okay, sent that to Lester. Hopefully, he'll be in soon. Really, all aspects of crystal. Okay, all right. So let's get going. What else do we want to talk about? We've got, all right. Please share so we can get going on this. And my talk to type was working still. All right. And hopefully Lester will be in shortly. He just said okay, so we'll see. And Katie, have you made it in yet? 3 minutes. He'll be here in about 3 minutes. Okay, good. All right. So in the meantime, what did everyone do for Easter? Oh, or Ostara, whichever you call it. Did anybody do anything special? For me this year, I have been more observing at a distance with the holidays because their meanings have changed for me. Because celebrating every day is what's important. And I'm sorry, a lot of words are coming in my head right now that they want me to bring in. Rise above with love is a very important saying. And I coined that phrase. I know a lot of people have probably said it before me, but I'm using it quite often. And that's where I am right now. When it comes to celebrations, I want to rise above with love because there's so much animosity towards these celebrations. We've got um, two different, well, many different views on celebrations. Thanksgiving, it's only celebrated here in the United States. However, was that is that really something we should be celebrating? I mean, there's so many things. I agree the meanings has changed for me as well. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I mean, usually on St. Patty's Day, I'm making the corned beef and cabbage first thing in the morning, but it was spring break. My granddaughter was here. She doesn't like a lot of smells, and corned beef and cabbage is not smells that she would appreciate. So I didn't make it, and I still haven't. Thanksgiving dinner was a week before Christmas. Christmas dinner was, I think, New Year's Eve. It just I'm not celebrating it on that day because, like Easter, did it really happen on that day? And why? My question. Hello, Mr. Lester. Why does it change? Oh, look at you,
Yeah,
Lester.
yeah. I was confused with what you got going on, so I was like, "Oh, let me go grab breakfast real quick." So that was a thing.
Well, no, I want to talk about it, but you only have what, 10, 15 minutes, maybe not
Yeah,
that.
I could talk for a bit.
Yeah. But so the rest of the time, I want to find out what they want to do and
Okay.
other things. And speaking of that, Lester, what would you like to present sometime besides this one, this particular
Um,
subject?
I don't know. Whatever people open to, I could see what I might be able to offer.
Yeah, Lester doesn't think he has that much knowledge, but he has so much knowledge that we have to coax him to.
Yeah, yeah. Trish told me the same thing yesterday. I was like, okay, if you say so, you'll just roll with it.
So Trish said that yesterday,
Yeah,
and then you said
yeah,
you'd come on for a few minutes today. That's great.
yeah, yeah.
But let's keep it the positive ones, not the gruesome ones today,
Okay, okay.
because I don't want to. Like you said, you were talking about breakfast. Yeah,
Yeah.
with that.
No, no, it's fine. My stomach ain't that weak, so it's
Well,
okay.
others. I'm talking about the people that are on here. Might be.
Okay.
I'm
Okay,
warmed up.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, understand.
So, what is the difference between the celebrations? Do you know much about Easter or Ostara?
I just know it's ancient Babylon or Assyrian festival where they celebrate like reproduction and birth and things of that nature. That's really about it. Coming into the new world, or I mean, or the new year, but that's about it.
Okay. So it's considered a new year.
Yeah, for what I could recall, yeah, Christianity just adopted it to sort of bring other people from other religions or faiths into their own. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And we talked about it. The word they used to talk about religions prior to
yeah,
Christ they call it paganism or pagans,
Yeah,
and um, they're lumping it all together.
yeah.
There's so many different. Um, I mean, there's so many different pantheons, and those are the the layers of the gods in the different places. I know Egypt has it, um, the Norse, the Greek, the Romans, but there are so many in Africa itself. Because I looked at the list and it's like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe there's as many pantheons. So each culture had their own. And the Bible only talks basically about one culture. So there's so
Nah,
much more. Hmm?
yeah, you're right. Depending on what civilization you're part of, what timeline you came through, there's always the law as a Bible. There's always the law or the Lord or the energy that it corresponds to. So it sort of makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, like every culture has a Buddha, every culture has a Christ, or Christ-like
Oh,
figure, etc. Yeah, there's all a correspondence to the law or the Lord or the energy, however way you want to interpret it. So yeah,
and you were talking yesterday about Egypt having a Christ like figure. Who was that?
that was Heru.
Peru?
Yeah, Heru is basically the story of Jesus was carbon copied from Heru from ancient Egypt. So yeah, was it? If I remember, Osiris was resurrected and came back as his son Heru, which is sort of similar to the story of God and Jesus. So
Okay. And I know that Constantine did change a lot in the Bible to help bring more, we'll just use the word pagans in to Christianity.
yeah, but true. Yeah, but Constantine also was working with ETs to bring in that light code lockdown too, because Christianity sort of blocks his spirituality and actually connecting to you instead of connecting with the creator within you and
Mhm.
above, you sort of have a middleman as a pastor or a priest or a father in between telling you stuff. So I mean that was part of the whole conspiracy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they did take each of the celebrations um,
Yeah.
in the culture wherever they were located.
Yeah. Yeah. All the other cultures they took special days for them and incorporated it into their own Christian holidays.
Just to flip the script, make it more. Um, I wouldn't. I was going to say user friendly, but it isn't. It's more of controlling friendly,
Yeah. Yes.
and it continues today.
Hmm.
It hasn't changed at all. But that was afterwards. Now, and I have the Ankh on,
Oh, awesome.
and the Ankh represents 5,000 years prior to
They
Christ.
they, they say 5,000, but it's much much older than that. That's one. Ankh is one of the original signs or symbols here on the planet, going back to like millennia, to
Okay.
like the start. Yeah,
Okay. And I prefer this now to
yeah,
other symbols. Now, I do want to mention the cross that
yeah.
came 40 years after Christ.
Okay,
So this is at least minimum 5,040 years um,
yeah, yeah.
older
Ankh.
than the cross itself, the
Oh,
uncus. So
yeah.
minimal,
Mhm.
just saying.
Okay,
But
awesome.
yeah, I don't think we really. I don't know what happened to the records. I'm sure there was floods or fires or volcanoes or something, but we don't, or they don't acknowledge much before the 5,000 years from Christ.
Okay.
I know the world was already established before then, but I don't know why they want to keep that knowledge from us. I mean, you seem to have the knowledge, and there are other people that do as well.
Well, I mean, it depends what you believe in. To a lot of people, Christ never really existed. There were just people like him who did. Other people talk about when they talk about that time of Christ, it really was just a reset. what happened on this one of the many resets that happened on this planet. So
Hmm.
it all depends which avenue you want to take it.
Yeah. And I understand the reset. And when you look at the Bible, for those who really wanted to look at it,
Mhm.
he was only here for a certain amount.
Yeah,
Then he went to India. Then
yeah,
he came back for a very short period.
mm,
So for all of that to be a reset
yeah,
on someone who spent a very short time
yeah.
in his civilization, it just seems. I mean, I want to know what else was going on. I want to know what his time was like in India. That sort of thing.
Well, well, I mean, I understand. I mean, I don't really remember on hand the metaphysics behind the whole story too much. I mean, I know the concept of Jesus relate to us as we reach our third eye or crown chakra. We become Christ or Christian, and we're able to be tools of source energy. Everybody have the ability when they work up and climb up the chakra system, but unfortunately, not every that's not everybody calling in this lifetime. So different scenario. So so yeah, and 40 days for yeah, a lot of stuff. I remember hearing about it years ago, the whole meaning behind it, but can't really recall too much of those type of stuff right now at the moment.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
you were working and had breakfast. So,
yeah. No, I mean I've heard about it years ago, but it's like I had so much other stuff I read and known, so it's like, but yeah, I could definitely find out and definitely let you know. Yeah,
and if you want to do a Wednesday morning when you have time,
yeah,
ahead of time, let
yeah.
me know because I would definitely like to explore the celebrations before and after a little bit
Oh,
more.
oh,
And
no problem.
I give people warning ahead of time that we will definitely delve in deep. And because the story you told us last night, I hadn't heard that one.
Oh, the
And
Christmas.
yeah, the Christmas one. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Boondocks actually has a whole has a skit in an episode. I don't know if you remember the cartoon Boondocks. It used
I
to be on
think,
Cartoon Network.
okay.
Yeah, and it was originally a comic skit, and then it turned into a cartoon, and but got too controversial, so it had got shut down twice. But it was on Cartoon Network for a few years. But even in that cartoon, they explained the history of a lot of like holidays and what certain things that happen or so, like what was the reason about. So I mean, not a coincidence. Christmas and Easter are very important holidays, even though they sort of have a twist to them, but still very important in the Christian faith.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
And I know here in, well, in the United States, what is it? All Saints Eve is not that big
All
of a
Saints Day.
deal. Well, All Saints Day, but the Eve, they have, I mean, we have Halloween, yes.
Okay.
All Saints Day, and then I know we also call it Dia de los Muertos
Oh,
here in Arizona, of course, and
yeah.
I'm sure in New Mexico they celebrate that as well with the Spanish culture. It's very big,
Okay.
but they have that, but they don't. They didn't really celebrate All Saints here in the United States. I know England does. I don't know if Canada does as much, but
Okay.
yeah. But then there's the equinoxes. We had spring equinox, and then there's the fall one in September. I think. Is it? Am I getting them mixed up? We have the equinox, and then we have the solstice. Yeah, I get those two mixed up sometimes.
Oh no, it's fine. It's all fine. It's all fine.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah.
all right. So, is there any other holidays other than the Christmas one that you want to touch base on just real quick?
Let's see. I mean, there's Halloween, which is a holiday, but not recognized Christianity. In ancient Egypt, it was a special day to commemorate cats. Where I remember, like Basset, the black cat. That's why they always say the black cat's bad luck, but it goes back to Basset. which is supposed to be like a deity and the feminine energy. But then there's also a twist to it where they say like certain cultures, like druids or so, they use it as a day to do sacrifices or so on people. So there's always a twist to the holiday where it's good and it's bad to it. Halloween is one. What else to also think about? I mean, there's Valentine's Day, and I mean, for what I can recall, people think of it as a day of love, and capitalism use it to its best ability to bring in funding. But for what I can recall, Halloween was a time where a man used to go around stabbing, taking out people's hearts and eating them and shit. So,
Oh,
or so,
Valentine. Wow.
yeah, what I remember being told, that's what I was told a holiday really. Really, that's why they always have the arrow in the heart, supposed to give the
Oh,
symbolism for them. Yeah. What else can I recall about another holiday? Think. What holiday we have?
there's so many of
Yeah,
them.
yeah, can't think of any more offhand, but yeah, those are just some of how they remember what they exactly are about.
Yeah. And even though I love St. Patty's Day, the reason for it is not all that.
Oh yeah, that's another one. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a negative.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, they worship him as a saint, but apparently he went into Ireland killing all the Druids, people, and all that sort of slaughtering them. Which they don't tell you. Those Druids were also a part of ancient Egyptian Empire too. So that's another thing, because they were very mystical people and were very much into magic and healing and all that stuff. So
Mhm.
that's another thing. But yeah, it's a lot of holidays have good and bad twisted to them.
Yeah. And a lot of people think that he went in to eradicate the pagans as well. And when you're talking druids, to me, druids were um, the um, the priests and the
Yeah,
religious.
yeah, the Druids or the Celtic people they talk about. Yeah, those are the people he went in there to take out.
Yeah. Hello, Pam. Welcome in. Yeah. And we missed you last night, Pam, and you would have gotten some more of the celebrations that we talked about last night. The Christmas one. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like I said, I hadn't heard that one, and definitely, um, definitely need to delve in more on these.
Yeah, I can send you the link where
Okay.
Boondocks talked about that. Yeah,
That would be great. I'll even add it to this so they can look at it themselves.
yeah,
If they want to explore it more, that would be great. Yeah. And if
yeah.
you
But
have time, I'd love to have, when you have time to spend.
okay, okay. But the other side to it too, the Christmas tree is also supposed to represent the chakra system, where they have the different colors go up, and then on top is a star, which represents your christen. So there's both duality, the two sides of it. I guess it depends on what culture you was part of. You'll take part in mayhem. If you was more of a peace loving one, you'll take more in the higher spirituality and growth of it. So it all depends.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Christmas is also the time of, well, they call this Saturnalia. So I don't. So I guess there's something with Saturn around that time, and Saturn is the
Yeah.
big daddy and is also the disciplinarian and karma. But whatever you work for, it gives you. So I guess that makes sense why Christmas time people like gifts. Like, I
Oh,
worked so hard, now universe reward me with some gifts.
and isn't Saturn the ruling planet of Capricorn?
Ruling planet of Capricorn and Aquarius, but Saturn also ascends in Libra, so it affects Libra placements pretty heavily too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because I'm, and when you, uh, what did you call it? Saturnella?
yeah, Saturnalia,
No,
Saturnalia.
yeah. Saturnalia.
Yeah,
Um, because when you said that, it's like, well, wait a minute, doesn't that have to do with Capricorn? And that's the zodiac at that time.
yeah,
And you talk about Ostara or Easter,
yeah.
um, that's the beginning of the astrology calendar, isn't it?
Well, for what I can recall, yeah,
Because it's the Aries, and Aries is the first one, Pisces is the last one.
yeah,
Yeah. So it starts with fire. Aries is a
yeah,
fire. Hmm?
which is spirit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate all this information. I can't wait to delve deep into it and get more information. So,
No problem, no problem. Pleasure to invite me on.
yeah, always love to have you around.
Oh, it was a pleasure for you to invite me. So it's all good.
All
So,
right. Have a good
all
night.
right, peace.
Have a
All
good
right, be
day.
well.
We'll
All right,
see
be
you
well.
later.
Peace out.
Bye.
That's good.
Bye. Choose you. Yeah. All right. Did anybody get anything out of that? Have more questions on that subject or have anything to add? I mean, Pam, do you have anything to add? Katie, Brandon, on that subject? Yeah, the one he told us last night, yeah, I don't really want to get into that much. But it has to do with hanging ornaments. So, yeah, it was pretty gruesome to say the least. As all of us were signing off of class last night, it's like, yeah, we're going to have a good night's sleep with this one. So, anyway, um, yeah. So I just came on shortly today to touch base and get an idea. Now, Katie, Pam, and Sandra that have come in. I've heard from, as you probably see on the chat, and I'll pull this chat up now. Is that Robin and Brandon have talked about what they would like to see: dream interpretation, crystals. Is there anything else that Katie, Pam, Sandra, or anyone else that are in, because there's more people than that, would like to see? That was the first time I've heard about. Yes, yes. And when he comes back on, we can definitely look more into Valentine's Day. I didn't realize that either. Yeah, we were always told this generic or sweet way of, that they're writing letters. So yeah, this is a whole lot different. Again, depending on where the location that a person was at, whether they were fighters or kind or anything like that, that was the culture that um, that molded the celebrations. So it really depends. So yeah, I didn't realize that about Valentine's either. Wow. And I hope you were all aware of the other ones. Was there any other questions you had on that? But again, what would you guys like to see more of? Is there who was your favorite guest that I've had? Who did you get the most from? I'm just asking all these questions because next week we will have, well, I hope to have health and wellness person come on. Looking forward to that. I did want to talk or delve deeper into the celebrations. However, Lester didn't have the time because he has to work today. So, and the other times that he was on, he had the days off. So, but please put in the chat what you would like to see. And I've got a lot of things going on. I will be posting a lot of things over the next few days, next month. Sean. Uh, which Sean? So Sean as in um, um, Shelton? Sean Shelton? Because I had two Seans. The female Sean or the male Sean? That's easier. So, and thank you, Pam, for that. And for those of you who haven't seen some of those, most all of the lives are now on video on Communication Connections and Love Riot Warriors on YouTube. So please look at those and please like, share all of that because the messages that everyone gave us is very important. Yeah, I'm still waiting for Pam on the Sean. Sean. I guess they were spelled differently. So the female. Okay. So you spelled it right. All right. Good. John. I'll have to touch base with her. Yeah. Yeah. She's a very interesting person. I haven't seen her in the last month or so, but I'll definitely get a hold of her, see when she'd come out. And anybody else, any particular subject? We've already had crystals and dreams talked about. And so, what other subject would you like to? I'm surprised Victor's not here saying star seeds. And as soon as I say his name, he'll pop in, right? Um, and uh, yeah, was there anybody who was interested in horses? Um, what else did I want to? Because I'd really like to see um, more of KK, Carrie, and her horses too. Get a hold of her. This time of year is probably very good for them um, before it gets too hot. And anything else? So, does anybody have any questions? Otherwise, I'm gonna end it early. Well, I'll do 17 more minutes. My faves were Claudine and Susan Grayson. Oh, well, thank you. As my guest, I mean, Susan's been on talking about her book. Uh, Claudine, as my co-host, um, and Claudine, we've been very busy separately, so haven't been able to do our Tuesday lives. Hopefully, we'll get those started again, or astrology. Thank you. Astrology. And yeah, if I can get Claudine in on a Wednesday for 2 hours, that would be great. That way she could talk to you about this stuff. Like I said, next week I'm doing health and wellness, so that would be great to have her after that. Um, Tammy was good. Oh, you like Tammy too? Okay. And Tammy was recent. And Tammy is a part of our Tuesday night class, Monday night and Tuesday night classes. So if you'd like to see her, I know she'll be practicing her mediumship on Monday night class, along with Susan and many others. Dawn, I was going to say Angie, but she's not part of that. KK or Carrie, Sarah, Lyle. Hopefully she'll be back soon on that. And Umber. Who else? Linda. I'm trying to remember everybody. I see their faces, but yeah. And Harley. Yeah, it's all of them. So got Tammy too. Beautiful. Now, please look at some of the older videos as well. It'd be great to. I'm with Victor on Star Seeds. Okay, Casey. Thank you. Yep. More in depth on that. Sorry, I was driving. No, I understand. I'm sorry. And I appreciate all input, Pam, but please drive safely. How about Jess and Kevin? Okay. Um, Kevin has been on, and I can get him in as long as he knows ahead of time. Now, Jess is difficult because she homeschools her kids, but yeah, I'd love to get Jess in and talk about what she's doing and all. Okay. Yes, astrology and knowing how to read and understand your own chart. I love that. And did anybody see Echo? The interview I had with Echo. Read and understand. I know I'm old school by typing it or writing it out. I was at an in-person tarot class last night. After life to or near death. Oh, afterlife to or near death. Oh, okay. So you would like, we did talking tarot last week, and if you want more on Don to do more tarot or other people, let me know on that too. But afterlife to or near death. So near death experiences you want to see about? Yeah, there's one person I've been really wanting to have on, so hopefully I'll get a hold of him and see about that. Okay, and afterlife. I'm going to take another picture on this stuff. Even though I'm writing it down, the picture will help remind me to look at my notes. Oops. And I really appreciate this feedback, everyone, because it helps me see what you would like. Because it's people I meet every day that I want to share with everyone else because their stories are very important. Hopefully, I can get my brother on for a couple hours one time, what he's going through and what he has gone through, because I think his journey will help others as well. A friend of mine I really wanted on, I wanted to have on an interview, is struggling right now. So hopefully, you can send out some good energy to Michelle. I'll just put that name out, and hopefully she'll be on soon because her journey is important for people to hear as well. Everybody has a story, and Brandon, Pam, Katie, Sandra, who else we got? And I know, yeah, and Robin. Anybody who wants to share their story, please let me know. I would love it. You can send an email to either one of my emails, loveriotwarriors@gmail.com. And the other one for communication, capital N, connections at gmail.com. Oh, thank you. And yes, please like and share the two YouTube channels and Love Riot on Facebook because that will help me out a lot and get things moving. Again, I am on Linktree now. Uh, I haven't put it in this description, but the link should be on every one of my channels. So please check on that Linktree. And it's Love Right Warriors on Linktree. I don't feel that I'm going to do a communication and connections on Linktree. I don't think I need it, but a separate one. We'll just put everything through the Love Right Warriors. And I just found out that yesterday was my third anniversary for having a Love Right Warrior YouTube page. So, a YouTube channel, sorry. And we were talking about you, Victor. So, thank you for making it. And so, Katie already put in star seeds for what you want to see and what she wants to see later on. So we'll get somebody else about star seeds. Maybe just maybe Sarah again specifically on star seeds, but we'll see. Whoever wants to come on that. Kate, yes. And the other thing is, what was I going to say? Yes, the people I can't have on alive, most likely, are people in Australia. So because their time it's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, it would not be good for them. So I mean, Anne has said she would do it for me if you wanted her to come on. That would be great. So I could do that, but I don't want to mess with a lot of people's schedule in Australia. If they want to come on, more power to them. You can have them contact me. I'd be glad to have them on, but I will not seek them out because, again, it's a bad time. And early in the morning, I don't want to cause any problems with their schedules and their body. Mind, body, and soul connection is very important. Hopefully, I'll be able to get my mentor, because I'm taking a mentorship, a soul mentorship with Hazel Martin, and she's really good. Um, she does a lot of things. She does classes. She's in the UK, and I think in the London area. So, oh, too bad. Linked a guy, but understand the time. Yeah, make the magic happen. Definitely. I love the magic. Magic is very important to me, as is love. I mean, love is more important than anything else to me. Love, power, energy, and magic. But love is what unites us all. Infinite, pure, perfect, unconditional love of the Creator. That's one of the other things that I need to add to my list. Been working with AI to get things up and running, so hopefully you'll see a lot more of things. But yes, this Wednesday morning interview segment is very important to me. So I want to make sure you guys get um, all the information you're looking for, and that I get to meet so many people. And I definitely want to share their stories with you. Connect, share, and inspire. That's what this is all about. And so you guys are very important to me, each and every one of you. So please share it so that we get more and more stories here and share more and more information. And also raise the vibrations of the world by knowing all the information, or connecting, sharing, and inspiring others. So, and I'm not. I guess nobody has any questions. Want a reading? So that's good. It's been very. Julie, feeling tons more relaxed now. Seems people left the Archangel says worked. Yes, and Archangel Michael is always around. So all you have to do is say his name, and he's there. And yes, his other name is Saint Michael. So he's known by so much, but there's so many entities out there that can help. And I don't know who is here. Oh, was it? I can't remember. It was Pam who took the picture last week and shared it. And I really appreciated that you did that, Pam. So I'm going to pull up. You did the spellbreaker prayer. And I want to bring up, where's the other one? Oh, this one. Now, I want to change this and add the magic in here too. Power. I call back my power, energy, and magic from all corners, people, places, and situations that have been draining, siphoning, or stealing from me. Consciously or subconsciously, intentionally or unintentionally, from all realms, worlds, and directions of time. I am safe, sovereign, and protected. So shall it be. Okay. Um, yes, I'll put that up too. And thank you, Brandon, for that question. The divine archangels have saved our lives more than once. Yes. And it's not just the archangels. The ascended masters, um, other angels, our guardian angels are with us too. But yes, they've all been a part of it. And remember, we're all one. We are all one. So I'm going to get to that. I just want to. I'll put the spell breaker prayer up in a minute again. I wish you'd send it back to me in the translation I sent you, because I don't have it on here where I translated it. I didn't save it, so it would really be great if you could send that to me. It was translated in Swedish, so. Is there anything you can pick up? The first thing I heard was rest. The other thing I have, I don't know, Brandon, if you're working, but I'm feeling male energy, male side, business, higher, not direct. I don't, could be a direct report, but it is a higher person in your business. Um, Male energy and female energy. No, it's just the male energy. There is two. One has negative energy towards you. The other one has very positive, very uplifting energy towards you. I also feel that your ear chakra, your right ear chakra, is, in other words, not working properly. Cleansing it. There are YouTube guided meditations on ear chakras. There's not very many of them, so take a look at those. Whatever resonates with you, go ahead and utilize. And oh, okay, this is unusual. Um, do you have any frankincense essence oil? Because what they're saying is put a dot of essence oil on your temple, just a dot. You Oh, and it's freshening up the eye. There was a little bit of pain. Your tear ducts and up. This is where the pain is from the male energy at work. All the the positive male energy is right here, but they do want you to just one touch of frankincense. So flip it over, one drop of frankincense on your temple. Be careful with frankincense. Some people have bad reactions to frankincense. So if you want to check it before you put it on your temple, you might want to check it on your wrist or something like that so you can wash it off. Really, yes, all true, and I know exactly who they are. Okay, beautiful. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, and thank you for the confirmation. So the okay, what they're saying is that it's going to cleanse. Cleanse your ear chakra and eye chakra. Sorry, asking the questions have to take a 3 elected intuitive properties on YouTube. Brilliantly. Julie, this lady was from USA named. Okay. You use frankincense a lot. Yeah. And I'm one that frankincense does not burn when it gets on me. It's not a problem. Oh, wow. Hold on a minute. Yeah. Now the your temple is is this it's back to Brandon. Your temple is a little bit okay. It's getting it gets heavy and then it lightens up. So what about the frankincense? Okay, frankincense will lighten it up. Another new one. When washing your face, be very gentle around your temple. And once you do, treat it with kid gloves. It's almost like a newborn baby. You really want to be careful with your temple. but they're saying that the I'm asking which one you should put. Frankincense should be fine, but again, double check just to make sure it'll work on your skin. It won't hurt your temple. And also, they're also reminding me that on the back of your neck to put the frankincense, and you might want to put it there first because if it burns there, then you know to wash it off. But the temple should be the last one, last place you put it. But it is very important that you put it there. One of the reasons you put frankincense on your body, back of the neck, and on your temples is for your eyesight. Yes, I wish I'd known this a long time ago, but I did use frankincense for a while. I got to get back to it because my eyes have gotten fuzzier. So they're telling me that I need to use it too. But they're reminding me put it on the back of your neck and the temple. Do not use the same drops that you put on the back of your neck. Get a fresh drop to put on your temple. And yes, you can do more than one on the back of your neck if your skin can tolerate it. Okay. Yes, heavy then lightens up. Wow, that's only occurred just recently. Whoa. Okay. So the frankincense will definitely help. And yeah, and I'm feeling that pulsating too. It'll help relax the temple and the muscles around that. And they're talking about calcification of your pineal gland, your third eye. I don't know, Victor, if you're feeling that stuff. Some people do use carrier oils. I don't use carrier oils anymore for my frankincense. When I started using frankincense, I used peppermint oil first, then birch oil, and then frankincense. And for some reason, I do not have a bad reaction to any of them. And it's direct. I don't use any. Carrier oils are good for those who can handle it. My body doesn't like the carrier oils, unfortunately. So yeah, Robin uses frankincense a lot. Okay, good. I'll use frankincense. You're welcome. Yeah, everybody's body is different. Mine does not like oils. Essential oils, it can handle it. I did burn myself by putting too many different, I think, uh, oils in a bath one time, and it burned. Yes, the water was burning me. So I've learned a lot, the things I've done over my lifetime. So um, please use the information I have. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't, that that's fine too. But everybody is different. Yes, was feeling this poking of the third eye. Yeah, folks. So it'll help remove the calcification of your eyes and your through your neck and your temple. So hopefully that helps. Anybody have anything else they would like to share or questions? Because if not, I will sign off for the day, and I will start posting calendars and different things as soon as I get people booked. Calcification, third eye, is that good or bad? Bad. No, don't. It's not bad to ask because a lot of people don't know this. But the fluoride in the water causes calcification of your pineal gland, which is your third eye. And they have added fluoride to water in order to dumb us down, to not allow us to use our abilities, our God-given um, abilities. I was going to say gifts. So, okay. Try which one, Katie. Anyway, okay. So, fluoride in water is the worst. Bottled water, bottled anything, juices, beers, anything, bottles, cans, all of that has fluoride in it as well. Bad stuff. And what else? Oh, yes. The other big culprit is deboned chicken. Like the chicken McNuggets and all that. The deboned chicken, even when you buy it at the grocery store, they utilize a lot of fluoride in the process. So please limit that amount of chicken. It will help. The other thing is, of course, hopefully all of you know this, fluoride toothpaste. I go to Sprouts. I don't know if everybody has a Sprouts, but I go to I know they have it at Whole Foods too. At the better or the more holistic grocery stores to find the different, the fluoride free toothpaste. There's a lot of them out there. Read the labels. All of them have a touch of stuff. I think drink lots of bottled water. I'll have to, yes. And one of the things about water has a lot of it in there. If you can obtain a distiller to distill your own water, make sure the receptacle of the distillery that you buy is glass. Do not use plastic. Because one thing about distilled water, it is distilled, does not have any minerals in it, but it pulls in whatever the container has in it. So a glass can't pull in. Metal, it pulls the metal in. Yeah, if you need more copper, get a copper. But then if you need more minerals, Celtic salt is a great thing to put in. You can use any salt, but Celtic salt, Himalayan salt, all that's good. There's other things you can add to it. Another thing and I know it's bottled, but it is a very good thing to use, and that is apple cider vinegar. Okay. If you buy it with Mother, Bragg's is one of the name brands, but Kirkland, that is a Costco brand, they have it too. It's apple cider vinegar with Mother. And the mother part of it has minerals in it. So it's very important that when you utilize apple cider vinegar, that's 1 to 2 tablespoons. You use 1 tablespoon for 8 ounces, 2 for 16 ounces. I usually do the 16 ounce when I do it. So, oh, okay. Try the frankincense, yeah. But be careful. Again, what she was talking about carrier oils is important for a lot of people. I can't utilize them. Not at this time. I have not found one that my skin likes. We'll just put it that way. So, I mean, I've tried so many. There's a couple more I want. Jojoba I want to use, and red raspberry leaf oil. That's the other one I want to use. So, all right. Well, thank you guys for coming in. I really appreciate it. Hopefully, you'll share this. I will do clips. If anything comes out, I will definitely send out. But please look for the clip from last week's from Let's Talk Tarot, because I really like that one. And Don rated high on those. So please look for those. It's very important for all of us. It was just so much fun talking tarot. So don't forget Dragon's Blood. Yeah, I've never really used it. I have not delved into Dragon's Blood, so I definitely want to look into that. It hasn't called me yet, and I'm a dragon person, so I like dragons along with elephants and other things. So thank you so much, everyone. Appreciate each and every one of you. Please choose you, because you are the most important person in your life. And rise above with love. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great one. If I can hit the right buttons.